Thank you, Coach. It was a very good show. The Wire is an excellent show. It is entertainment. However, there are some aspects of The Wire I think are real, as it portrays the culture that's out in some of our neighborhoods, dealing with some of the issues of drugs and gangs and that sort, and also dealing with the last episode that was just aired last year, I believe, dealing with education in terms of the reality of what's going on in some of our schools in terms of those trying to help our children. So, I do like The Wire. I don't want to see The Wire leave. If The Wire left anywhere, it could go to any other city and still say it's Baltimore City.
There's a lot of films out there besides The Wire talking about Baltimore. One of my favorites is Avalon. Another one is Tin Man, Danny DeVito. I don't maybe have as much money as Coach here, and my TV doesn't bring in the channel I need to get The Wire. So I've asked my son, who's a marketing executive, to get me The Wire, and he's promised it to me for my birthday, which is Maryland Day, March 25th, and I'm still waiting on it. I think we should have more and more positive things to give publicity. One of my pet projects, which I haven't mentioned before, is International Fair. I'm going to work in Washington, D.C. I used to go to all the world fairs around the world when I was younger, and I think we can get the cooperation of the state of Maryland and our United States congressmen and senators to get the federal government to get some interest in bringing a World's Fair to a 100-acre parcel in Baltimore that will put us on the map for a lot of positive things too. But I would say let's take the money and give some good publicity on our other projects.
Thank you. I am familiar with The Wire, but I don't watch it regularly. And one thing, I don't get HBO, which brings me to my point. I think we have to renegotiate that Comcast deal because I think we pay too much for too little that we get for the people of Baltimore. But I will say that I was in love with The Corner. I thought The Corner captured it. But here's where it stopped short. They all stopped just a little short because they stopped short of the money trail for the drug trade. They stopped short of the property owners and the bankers and the higher levels. And I will be happy when we see something that really replicates where the real money goes in the drug trade and how it's not just the low-level people on the streets a lot, and it's not just the people addicted to support their habits, but it's the people that are making all of the profits that are never brought to justice. Then I'll be happy with The Wire.
And I guess this is somewhat of an extension of what the delegate is saying, is that when we look at the establishment, the same establishment, it doesn't reflect why our city continues to run the way it runs. For 30 some odd years, the establishment has been funding its particular candidate. And we have to be honest when we look at the money, Mr. Mitchell and Ms. Dixon, funded by the establishment. Now, here's the question though. Why are we in the position where The Wire can be legitimately or accurately filmed in Baltimore City? Why not another place? Because of lack of leadership. Why are our children being portrayed as young drug dealers because nobody has intervened effectively in their lives? Why are they out there in the drug trade? Because there's no effective economic access to jobs. Why is it that the families are continuing to be disintegrated because nobody intervenes and say that we have to begin to address family? And so, The Wire is here. I haven't even contemplated about the dollars because I know we can get the dollars in another way. But why the portrayal? Why the portrayal from the outset?